just scrolling on TikTok there, and I don't want this to make me sound like a mega bitch, but one thing that's going to make me scroll instantly past your video is if it starts like this. I would do a life sentence. Stop! Today's going to be interesting. I have cleaned all of my makeup brushes and I'm now just left with, you know, the wee shitty brushes that you never use, so you never really need to clean them. Okay, so I wanted to do another summer evening. These are like my favourite tutorials, clearly, that I like to do this time of year. Summer evening glam. And I'm going to take the Be Perfect Carnival palette, so I'm going to start on my base makeup first of all. So for primer, this is Ciate. What is this? Ciate Watermelon Burst Hydrating Primer. Jeez, I used to love this stuff. Oh, I wonder is this shade going to be okay? Yeah, it should be actually once we cream bronze and everything. The chroma cover from Be Perfect, I've taken the shade N4. I usually go for N5 whenever my tan's relatively fresh, although I've changed my tan. Like, this is the difference between the tan that I had on previously there, I think last week. Holy hell. Honestly, I was looking borderline offensive. So I'm now back to my regular tan. Oh my goodness, it is far too dark. So I obviously had been using N5 to obviously match that tan. So as I say, this is N4 and it should be okay. Just gonna grab my sponge and just finish off that blending. Do you know, you could never make me hate this foundation. H&B Cosmetics, I'm gonna use the Soft Focus Concealer. One to cream bronze and the other just for concealer. So the shade I use to cream bronze is SF5W. Oh my goodness, I'm not too sure if you can see or not, but I still have blue eyeliner in my eyes from Friday's tutorial, which is low-key today. But by the time I'm uploading this video, it's maybe Saturday. No, it's not Saturday. Sunday. Either Sunday or Monday. I'm gonna do this like blush technique again. Done it in yesterday's tutorial. I obviously seen it on TikTok. It's, do you know, I can't even remember the placement. It's like a couple of blushes and then a liquid highlight, and then you'll blend it into one. It's supposed to look good. I done it yesterday obviously with the Made by Mitchell. You would have seen it, the video is probably up by now. Didn't like it. But you know why I didn't like it? I think it's because the liquid highlight that I used was also from the Made by Mitchell, the Blurred Lights, and I'm not a fan of those. They separate and they just look shit. So I'm gonna try it with just these two. This is nearly run and done. Scraping the edges. So this is Sweet Cheeks Blush. This is also run and done Mango Daiquiri. Of course you don't need to use these shades. Just use what you have. I think I've put this up too high, you know. But no, that's actually so cute. I love that. I have mixed these two shades before in the past because they just create like that perfect, kind of like a peachy colour. With a wee hint of pink in there, obviously from Sweet Cheeks. I'm gonna actually apply a wee bit more. I'm just setting my skin now with the Shea Glam Insta Red Eye Powder. This is the one that has the loose powder and the pressed powder in the lids. And this is in the shade Bisque. Peached on the Beach blush from Dull Beauty. Okay, so for my eyes, I'm wanting to do something simple yet a bit smoky, but also something that's going to pair really nicely with this liquid shadow. I actually don't think you can get this anymore. It's the Be Perfect Cosmetics Carnival Susie Marie liquid eyeshadow in Venom. It's beautiful though. It's not exactly summer. It doesn't scream summer, but we'll make it work. We'll do something. I might actually take Fawn, the shade here. So I'm just going to pop this shade in my crease. I would love to know, since I started my YouTube channel, how many times have I said that fucking sentence? I'm just going to pop this shade in my crease. I'm just going to pop this shade in my crease. Now taking a clean brush and going into either Buff or Stone. I don't really think there's much between those two shades, so I'm going to take Stone. It's closer to me. And just at the brow bone. So me and Kyle have started watching Yellowstone. Has anybody watched it? Anybody seen it? Kinda has took us quite a while to get into it, but it's actually starting to get really good. Like, we're really starting to get into it. I think we have just started. Last night we just started the second season. And yeah, it is actually quite good. It has got to the point where it's just like, right, Yellowstone the night, looking forward to it. But it was actually our friends that got us into watching it. But he had said, oh, hold on, before I continue talking, what am I doing now? I'm gonna actually use a wee bit more of Fawn and put this on my lids actually. But yeah, it was our friends that had kept on mentioning to us to watch it, so we eventually got around to it. But he said to watch, I think it was 1883 first of all, and then 1993, and then we're now on to Yellowstone, so it'll make it'll give you a better understanding of the family and who they are and where they came from, etc. So has anybody watched any of them? Well, I put a shimmer on the lid. Oh, the liquid eyeshadow. That colour I just actually swatched though might go quite nicely with Nectar. This shade here. Wee bit more. Oh, someone's at my door. Tough luck. While that liquid eyeshadow is somewhat tacky, I'm gonna go into Nectar. Oh, that colour is beautiful. These are two shades I would never really think of actually putting together. But this is stunning. Because I was obviously just going through my drawers this morning. Do you know what video I was gonna do? And I was like, no, I don't know. I was gonna do a shop my stash video. I don't know, something was just putting me off it, thinking I can't do a shop my stash video. Like, what year is this? 2016. I just seen this liquid shadow this morning, and I don't use my liquid shadows that often. I just seen it, spied it, wanted to incorporate it in somewhere. Just using this wee brush to not only just pack that on, but giving it all a bit of a blend at the same time, especially at that crease. I'm putting something on the outer corner. I definitely feel like we need a bit of depth there. Either, I feel like Dusk isn't going to, no. Either Ash or Dusty. So this is, sorry you can't see what I'm doing here. Ash and Dusty. We'll try Ash to start with, shall we? I'm also going to take a wee bit of Dusty, which is the other shade that we used, or I showed there. And you see, just 50-50, just here. Just like right on that crease. Still going on with the Dusty shade. I sometimes find that my viewfinder can be very, very deceiving because I'm obviously doing my makeup in a mirror, and It looks great, it looks fine, but sometimes I can look in my viewfinder and it can look patchy. Just patchy for some reason, and I don't know why. Back into a wee bit more of ash. Oh, I love this ash shade. It's beautiful though, isn't it? Taking more of it and just pressing that up and down the center of the lid. Just where the shadow, the shimmer shadow, it's just where the shimmer shadow ends and the outer corner shade ash starts. It's obviously just going to blend everything nicely together. Using the Toxic Trait gel liner from Pink Honey. I find it so hard to apply like certain lip liners whenever you have a lot of powder around your mouth. I know you probably can't get this anymore and it's really old, but there's only this much left in this wee lipstick duo from Colourpop, and I've actually used up the lip liner, so may as well just use up the lipstick side while I can. What is wrong with my voice today? Okay, so I've just added a wee pair of half lashes. These are lashes have really set this makeup look off actually. Gonna apply a wee bit of mascara to my lower lashes as well. I love this makeup look. Again, so simple. I love how it nearly just looks like antique gold. I think it's just absolutely beautiful. It was so easy but yet effective, as I say there. I know sometimes I feel like maybe it's easy for me to say that a makeup look is easy, but this is what I love about doing YouTube and creating makeup tutorials for you guys. It's just like I love creating makeup looks that are relatively easy for you, but they're so effective and beautiful at the same time, yet timeless. And obviously I like to do my creative stuff here and there. But you see just wee looks like this. I absolutely love the, was it sage? No, ash, like that ash green colour just at the outer corner. But other than that, thank you so much for watching and see you in my next one.